Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another nostalgic movie review. This week we're going to talk about Morgan Freeman's 2001 hit, Along Came a Spider. I remember this movie coming on TV a lot back in the day. You can say maybe 10-15 years ago, like it was some big deal that they're, previewing the movie. Yeah, it looks like they were just overhyping it. I know it's not good to start a video with the kind of bashing the movie, but I thought this movie was very overhyped from what I'm seeing. I actually don't know if it was, hyped up when it first came out, but we're going to talk about it. I think, as this video says, it's probably the worst Morgan Freeman movie out there. Challenge me. Write in the comments below, what is the worst Morgan Freeman movie? Is this a bad movie? What are your thoughts? Make sure you like the video, comments, all those stuff, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you leave a comment. I want to read the comments for this one. All right, let's get into this. So, Along Came a Spider, 2001, directed by Lee Tamahori, starring, of course, yours truly, Morgan Freeman, and a very beautiful Monica Potter. Let me tell you something. I had a crush on her watching this movie, but now she's like 50 or something, so kind of want to back off. And of course, a bunch of other characters. There was one character when he first spoke in the movie, and I don't think anyone, I think 1% of viewers would probably relate to this. But there is a character who is the main villain of the show, who once he started speaking, I was like, the Leonardo DiCaprio meme from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like, this guy was the voice actor of none other than Death from the video game Darksiders 2. One of my favorite franchises, let me add. So hearing his voice, just a trigger. I was like, this guy, I know that voice because he talks like this. I think I'm doing a very bad job, but something similar.
Where's Megan? Where's Megan?
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
So what is this movie about, you ask? Well, it's why we're here. It's why we're going to watch this video. It's about, of course, yours truly, Morgan Freeman's character, Detective Alex Cross. I'm not going to spoil anything about the movie, or at least I will try not to. But basically, in the opening scene, we see that he was doing a mission with some gal. But anyway, it fails miserably. And then next thing you know, about a year later, he's going to get back in action because there's a new villain in town. And he's not going to let that mistake happen again. At least that's what he thinks. So he is one of those detective forensic psychologist brothers, the ones that know how the criminal thinks. And the main plot of the movie is that the daughter of the U.S. senator is kidnapped from an elite private school. I mean, this private school is elite as it gets. They got CIA agents, FBI agents lurking around the hallways. Very crazy. It's too much in my opinion. But I guess it's actually not too much because the daughter got kidnapped. Ooh. So because of this, Alex Cross, the detective, is gonna come back from retirement, put on that hoodie, the cloak, or whatever superhero outfit you guys wish for him to wear, along with the agent at the school who failed to protect the daughter of the U.S. Senator, Jesse. Very beautiful. So, with everything going on, we find out that the criminal, who goes by the name Sanji, is actually playing mental gymnastic mind games, trying to get Cross's attention. And this is where we get the intensity and the suspense of this movie. Let's talk about that a little bit. If there's some positives about this movie, it's the pacing. Very suspenseful, very fast-paced, a lot of action, a lot of twists. The issue, though, me personally, everything is predictable. Everything going on is either predictable or just stupid. And I'm not going to say right now, probably at the end of the video, if I remember, I'll tell you what I thought was stupid. So as the movie goes on, there's relationships developing, but not the kind that you're thinking about. It's just like trying to understand each other between Cross's character and Jesse's character. What's his trait? What she's like? She likes to smoke, she gets jittery, that kind of thing. How he thinks, she's trying to find out. Why? Who knows? Overall, is there a message in this movie? No, I don't think so. unless I'm missing something. To me, this felt like an episode of NCIS. That was the level of the movie. I keep bashing this movie. I should wait until the end. Keep watching, trust me. So yeah, I thought it was a bit too shallow as far as character development. We didn't get a lot of, details as far as the characters. Could be a little more in depth with that, but I guess that's what you sacrifice when you want to keep the movie very engaging. As far as the performance of the characters, Morgan Freeman, let's be honest, I mean, nothing happened in this movie, nothing special. The acting was just plain. The acting was like, yo, we got Morgan Freeman in this movie. That's all we need. Do whatever you want, Morgan Freeman. And Morgan Freeman just was like, yeah, I'm here. I don't think he did anything special in this movie. It was just, yeah, oh, I'm a detective, that kind of thing. However, the supporting cast, I think, did a fairly good job, especially the antagonist, Sanji, aka Death himself. Very lovely voice, I would say. I don't know why I'm doing his voice. Surely I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, but I think definitely he was the highlight of the movie. He's played by Michael Wincott from what I'm reading right now. Terrible with names, by the way. He does bring the intensity, also brings the criminal mastermind vibes going on. He did his role very well. A little 23 years too late, but congratulations to him. But overall, I think that was the main positive. Supporting actors did a decent job. Main actors, not so much, I would say. Cinematography, the part of the movie that compels me personally the most. If it looks good, I'm watching, even though if it's crap. But I'm gonna watch if it at least looks good. Yeah, the directing was just bang average, I would say. I thought about this movie, like I said, as a TV episode of NCIS or CSI Miami. That was the level that I believed in. And by the way, the CGI in this movie is laughable 23 years later, of course. I don't know what I would have thought when it first came out, but just look at the opening sequence. My goodness. I think I could do something like that on Adobe Premiere Pro. Probably not, but I could give it a shot. Bang average directing, in my opinion. Nothing really special to say. Action sequences were normal. Nothing spectacular. So when you're watching an action movie, you want to see good sequences, good action scenes, and it was just bland here. Now, as far as the score, the music of the movie, this was the worst part about the movie, and I'll tell you why. If you watch this movie, you'll notice that the sound is extremely higher than the volume of the voices, to the point where every time they're speaking, I cannot hear them, which makes me get into a loop of stupidity where I keep increasing the volume so I can hear their voices, but all I hear is louder music. Yeah, whoever was the sound engineer in this movie needs to take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, what have you done? But as far as what I'm hearing, nothing really special. It's not like you're listening to Hans Zimmer or anything. It's just normal suspense music. Generic stuff you can find in the YouTube studio probably. So yeah, that was the movie. We have our detective and the supporting cast trying to get back the daughter of the U.S. Senator. We have our criminal mastermind who they're playing mind games with, except like I told you, everything is predictable. There's a plot twist, very predictable, and then we find out that someone very predictably could be the, one we're trying to seek, is exactly who we're trying to seek. Horrendous, stupid. They sold the people in 2001 a dream when they had to go to that cinema and told them that this was a Morgan Freeman movie, so you better watch, it's sensational. No. So to summarize the movie, I would say, as far as being a thriller, it does its job in giving me thrills, I would say, just because of the suspense, the fast pace, the, action sequences, as though they weren't that good, but there were action sequences. Action sequences tend to engage viewers. But otherwise, everything else wasn't that good. The story, trash. Acting, most part, trash. Music, trash. I'm a little too harsh today, aren't I? Maybe I was disappointed. Usually when I watch nostalgic movies, I get good vibes. This one wasn't one. Is this worth a watch? Well, if you got nothing better to do, sure. If you like nostalgic movies, though, not really. If you're one of those guys who likes to make fun of CGI and just horrendous sequences, then it is a must-watch, I would say. Overall rating out of 100, I'm going to give it a 41. I'm going to give 5% for the thrilling sequences that it offers and the fast-paced scenes in the movie, you can say. I'm going to give another 5% for Sanji's character, and the fact that he played Death got me a little bit more interested. And we're going to give 31% for Jezzy. My goodness, you're gorgeous. And 50% of the rating is off for the music alone. I had to watch the subtitles because I can't hear what they're saying. And then you got the most soothing voice, Morgan Freeman, talking like this. And then the music's like, woo! See you next week for the next nostalgic movie review. Comment below which movie should I watch if you have a suggestion, of course. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, make sure the channel grows, and I will see you next time. Peace.